Hello. All right, we are back into ZORK Grand Inquisitor. Good evening, or whenever you are. Let's get back to the Underground Empire. Where was I last? That's right, we are here. We tripled the potency of this mead, which caused me to go out and pour another glass of homebrew for myself, which is tasting quite delicious. Carbonation's not quite right yet, but it's good enough to drink. Let's see what we can find out in here.
What do you think, huh? This
like
place has some
potatoes.
nice appointments. I've always thought it could use a conversation pit, though.
Some nice appointments. What's this? Bit of fudge.
It's a chunk of fudge from the remains of Flatheadia Castle. Strictly contraband, but it's some darn good fudge.
Okay, what are we going to do with fudge? What's that? Lard? Does it say lard?
Hungus lard. Sweet Yorick, is that stuff ripe? It mixes well, though. The right ingredients can drown out the stench.
Okay, stinky lard. That's interesting. And we have a book here. Robo's Magic All Organic Processor Recipes. Is this the organic processor? And then we have cocoa. There is a mug there. And some fireflies.
Look at the way my little flying bugs light up. And they're hot. Can you feel it? It's like an oven in there. I call them hot bugs.
Hot bugs. Okay. Put you over there. There's something. What's this? Oh, book. Okay, a book. The 3 most important artifacts in the Quendorian Empire have been lost forever. Ah, these are the things we need. The coconut of Quendor, the cube of foundation, and the skull of Yorick. Ah, they form the power of high, middle, and deep magic. Okay. Igael has said to have hidden the coconut deep in the Great Sea. Nothing has ever been heard of the cube or the skull in many years. Magic will never return to Quendor without these treasures. Okay, so coconut, cube, and skull. Natural and supernatural creatures of Quendor. The common domesticated brogmoid. This one, blue-skinned. That looks purple, but... Brogmoidus C. graphicus. Is a short, squat, hairy, blue-skinned creature. Oh, wait. Often hairy, but the rarer C. graphicus is blue-skinned and hairless. What he lacks in intelligence, he makes up for in stupidity. To be fair, however, there is a kind of bravery born only of extreme stupidity, and this thick fearlessness, along with a supernatural strength and loyal nature, makes the Brogmoid the perfect companion in the underground, provided you point him in the right direction. Brains in the underground are entirely overrated, as seen in the case of the flighty Yipple, Yippus undergroundus, or the wildly neurotic Griff, Lesser Serpentis canis. So I think Grip is what we have in the totem. Both of whom operate from a fearful sensitivity known only to the extremely intelligent, a cowardice that renders both creatures nearly useless in an underground adventure. So smart, but very, very scared, very coward-like. Is that? Yeah, that's still one book. Nothing on that shelf. That's that book. And then, oh, wait, oh, I thought we would be opening that. What's over here? Another book. These enchanted critters enliven any garden with their colourful leaves and bulbous petal structure. Taming your snapdragon. Oh, this is how you find out how to do this. Okay, after you separate them, they are fond of jumping games. Yeah, okay. Well, we've solved that. Can I take the mug? Thank you. Cocoa mug. Got nothing to say? Okay. Can I take the blue mug? No.
It slices, it dices. Yes, folks, it's a combination mixer and houseplant all rolled into one. I call it the Chia processor.
The chia processor. I have no idea what to do with that. I probably need to find a recipe. I also need to find the other half of that skull. Scroll, not skull. If it was a skull, I'd probably be closer to finishing the game. Oh,
My voicemail. A message. Yes! Somebody remembered me. Oh, 100 years ago.
Hello, this is Shona from Girth Publishing. We're finishing up the latest edition of Gluttonous Recipes of the Fat and Unemployed, and we seem to have some discrepancy over the specifications for your cocoa blend. First off,
here we go.
flathead fudge is illegal contraband, not to mention a tad hard to come by, and we can't find anyone with the guts to go near a quillbee's nest. A bar of glazed hungus lard is just disgusting, and none of us can figure out what hot bugs are. And then there's this last thing, moss of Marilon. You don't really expect someone to go scraping for moss, do you? Look, we appreciate your submission, but if we can't reproduce your recipe, we can't expect anyone else to.
She has no idea what she's missing.
okay.
Actually, neither do I.
I think
What's she talking about?
Hi, my name is Doug, and I'm calling with a fantastic offer from the Frobozz Electric Publishing Company. If you subscribe to both Obedience Monthly and Conformer Reports today, you can qualify for...
Isn't that the fellow who used to do those Encyclopedia of Frobozzica commercials?
Right. Hello. Yes. This is Snaffle of the Guild of Bakers. That's Snaffle, yes, 2 F's. I've relocated and I live in the throat, actually, of the great watch dragon of the coconut. One word,
Coconut?
watch dragon. And there isn't normally a phone in my flat, except that my flatmate appears to have swallowed some sort of ship. Well, there's no accounting for, digestive processes, but it appears to have once been a ship. That's what we get out here, mostly ships and the like. But that's neither here nor there.
These are all 100 years old. Any poor fellow living in a dragon has probably been digested by now.
Right. Hello. Sorry, it's me again. Snaffle of well, we've discussed all that, right. Now, anyways, I'm a baker by trade. Which should be fairly clear by my name, Snaffle of the Guild of, Right. Anyways, since the end of all this magic business, I've had to...
Is it gonna be give me a bread recipe?
I brought this up at the guild. We took a vote and all that, but nobody could help me, really. When a simple broth spell would fold the dough 83 times, I could make a profit. But now broth hardly works. When it does, well, it usually folds the dough too often, and the butter melts, or it doesn't come out the right size, or this...
Hold on for an important message. Has a phone call ever changed your life?
Oh my
this
God.
one quite
What is going on?
possibly can. Frobozz Data Institute would like to offer you Dalboz of Earth, a free trial subscription to the Inquisition Cranial Enema program.
100 years of phone solicitor messages. There really should be a law.
Is that it? Okay, what I was trying to say before we were rudely interrupted by all those messages was the recipe for cocoa should be fudge, bees, lard, hot bugs, and moss.
Hello, this is Shona from Girth Publishing. We're finished.
Excuse me, I have to go check on my cat. I'll be right back. Alright, I think she is doing much better. Let's see, what was I up to? We got the phone. Okay, I think I've got enough out of that.
The walking castle. He sure has grown. I'm glad I started keeping him outside.
Used to keep him in here? Castle Watching, a field guide. In the Kingdom of Quendaran, region Eastlands / rural coastal. Rural and coastal? Class. Something gothic. I don't know what this letter is. Gender indeterminate. Genus bipedal. Fortified. Architectia. Species name Hughes. It's not a H. It's not an F. Hughes seems very shy, almost nervous really. Won't let his drawbridge down for a moment. And his moat is looking a bit yellow. I'm beginning to doubt he can be domesticated at all. Okay. What is this letter? A, B, C, D, E, F. It's like the I, but with a cross in it. And this thing. L? Lark? Gothic? It's not S. I don't think it would be T. T would be like that. Y? Doubt it. I've got no idea. This is the I. Yeah, that's the I. Well. There's a book here too. All spells, be they of great powers or small trifles, share 3 fabrics of origin. There is the runes and the old tongue. Spake of by the dragons and the griffins that make up high magic, which is the power of origination, of being, the power to create out of the great void. This power is greatest, as it is not mortal, but of the immortal heart. There is middle magic, the power that knows what may be known, that opens what may be opened, that sees what may be seen. This is yet a great power, the power of the mind, but follows behind her high magic? High magic, yeah, as the mind is mortal, but the heart is not. There is but one other power in the world, and it is the power of the, not of the mind and not of the heart, but of the body, the most mortal of all. The power of the body is the power of deep magic. And though it is a weak magic, the weakest of all magic, it is the favorite magic of man and beast. The magic of transmutation and change, of the earth and the underground. Okay. Yeah, they're the same. And there's a pathway through there. Now, I had a thought regarding these bees that this might do something with the bees.
They're not going to like that.
Okay, good. We can take the lard back. And then can I grab some of this honeycomb? Okay. So now I'm going to do a save. By honeycomb.
Ah, the days when it was all as easy as saying, tea, Earl Grey, hot. Ah, the
Fudge.
days when it was all as easy as saying, tea, Earl Grey, hot.
Lard.
Ah, the days when it was all as easy as saying, tea, Earl Grey, hot.
Hot bugs.
Ah, the days when it was all as easy as saying, tea, Earl Grey, hot.
Now I just need the moss. I'm not sure.
Ah, the days when it was all as easy as saying, tea, Earl Grey, hot.
I don't know where I get the moss from, but I think those things go there. This is
My
your
room.
bedroom.
Oh, the nights I spent in this room. Warm, cozy, secure. Alone. Bored. Miserable.
Oh, I didn't mean to stop your voice over there. Sorry, mate. Let's open the cupboards, and we have...
Oh, how'd that get there? It's a time tunnel.
Okay, we're not doing time tunnels just yet. Time tunnels just yet. February 3, Underground Hogs Day. Sweet Yorick. Another Underground Hogs Day came and went today, but what hope of a spring have I? Magic is still gone, and I remain the Dungeon Master, who will be remembered by history as he was master of nothing. Haven't practiced a moment of magic in over 80 years. My magic garden's been dead for 50 years. Were it not for that ill-timed long-life spell, I should have died of boredom long ago. Damn spell, and damn that idiot Yannick and his damn Inquisition. How many hands of solitary single Fanucci can a fellow be expected to play in a lifetime? Oh, that's right, it's a card game that you're meant to cheat at. Am I supposed to be able to read that? No, it's what's on the back of that. Okay, Oracle 5. Swallowed poison, tasted bitter, but did nothing. Except give me a terrible case of the trots. Damn spell. Mage Day. Plunged an elvish sword into my heart. Might as well have been a plunger. Got a bit of heartburn, caused this long life spell. Augur 20. The most extraordinary thing happened today. I was working in the garden, hanging myself from a branch, actually, with some sturdy rope, which broke, blast that spell, and left me flat in the mud. Which is when I saw it. My eggplant cracked a yolk and began to sizzle sunny side up. My snapping, baby's breath hot in my face. My magic garden grows to life again, and I can feel my powers creeping back. Oh, I get what you're saying, but your garden's coming back. The enchanters were right. Magic may yet return. I must speak with Yannick. Mumbember 14, Curse Day. Damn Yannick won't return my letters. Tried to conjure myself into Foozle, but I could only make one shoe disappear. And even then, can't be certain where I disappeared it to. We'll have to go to the old-fashioned way, by foot, with staff and lamp. And one shoe at that. Hope Yannick is receptive to my warning. He always was thick. Okay, and then that's when you got turned into a lamp. Okay, let me look at this. Oh, the scroll.
Looks like a torn piece of scroll. This spell's name is Snavik. In order for the scroll to be valid, the letters really ought to be facing in the right direction. This spell's name is Snavik. In order for the scroll to be valid, the letters really ought to be facing in the right direction.
How am I doing this wrong?
Looks like a torn piece of scroll. This spell's name is Snavik. In order for the scroll to be valid, the letters really ought to be facing in the right direction.
Can I rotate this? I mean, just turn it around, right? What's going on here? Do I have a...
Rocksome. Got him.
I didn't mean to click on that. No. Just put them together, dude. Very odd. Why can't I... Okay, what does this do? It's a mirror. Oh. Maybe now the spells will be the right way round?
Ah, my secret mirror room, where I brought lusty nymphs for trysts. I mean, where I would have brought them if I had known any. Looks like a torn piece of scroll. You've got both pieces of the spell, but you can't nusto it when it's all ripped up like that. You gotta run it through a spell checker.
Gotcha. Now, is there anything else I need to... Oh my god, this is awkward. The controls are reversed. That's funny. I can't read the book. Yeah, it's backwards. And the forward button is different too. Oh my god. Okay, I can't open that. Okay. Oh my god, this is so awkward. I think that's all we can do here. Alright, my cat needs me again. Hold on a sec. Okay, we are back. And we need to go and do a spell check. And find some moss. Wait, I might be able to use a spell on him. A bridge? What is that thing growing out of the water? A hand. Was that a purple thing? No, it's green. I can't actually interact with it now.
He knows you're here. I think he just doesn't like you.
Let's try... Uh-oh. What's going on? Are you going to crush my house? Oh, no. You can just come in here, into the castle.
Wow, I've never gone inside him before. This is pretty gross.
Is it, though? It's kind of cool. What are these little chairs? There's a heart up there. I'm not going to steal your heart right away. Okay, there is a ZORK logo. I can't actually do anything else but look up here and... Oh, there was a scroll there. Activate time tunnels. Okay, that's it. This is like his little lounge room. Well, I think that's that. Except I need some moss. Where am I going to find some moss? There was actually a reference to moss in some book or something, I think. Huh. Anyway, let's go spell check. God, this was the most dastardly one. What if I turn that not into a corridor? Where are we up to? Slot 5. I'm very keen to see if I can make this not even a corridor. That was... Okay, that doesn't work. Okay. Spell checker.
Spell named Snavig is torn. Repairing spell. Repair is complete.
Ah, Snavig. The trusty all-purpose shape changer spell. Nice fix.
Change shape to that of target creature. Okay. We could turn ourselves into a castle or a dragon.
Snavig.
No. Anyway, I think now what you need to do is go to maybe Hades again. We could activate the time tunnels. Oh. Let's try this. Obviously, I will save first, so I don't have to waste my... Oh, look, it's back here. Waste my things. Yeah. I wish I could just give him 2. And the animation is pretty cool, but I just kind of want to play the game, dude. Alright, what are we going to do with you? I think it's spell time. We could do this.
Overdue.
Oh, have we slimmed down? There's something sassy about us today.
Sassy? What are we talking about? We look the same as always. We're a big, fat, ugly, two-headed monster.
A big, fat, sassy two-headed monster.
Did that help?
Haven't you heard a word we've said?
I guess not. Let's try this one.
Snavig.
Now you look like us, which is an improvement, but you're still not getting by.
Oh, that's an interesting look. Interesting like Jojo the slime-faced boy is interesting.
Oh, we get free passage.
Snavig.
What did that do? It's turned it all black and white. Oh, because I'm dead. Surely I don't need more coins. Oh, it didn't last. Okay. I think I get it. I think I get it. Okay. No. Let's make ourselves look like you. And then go and talk to them.
Snavig.
You've
Yeah.
transmogrified yourself into his clone. If you're gonna do something, do it fast. You won't stay like this very long.
Taking your lunch break early, huh? Don't forget to punch out.
We are Karen. Oh, I should have looked at that a bit closer.
Hello. Brog like rocks. Rocks. Brog thinking about rocks. Brog thinking about rocks and how nice they are. Nice for his tummy.
Hi, my name's Dalbaz. I'm the one in the lantern. The person who's carrying us around hasn't given us a name, so I just use Afghan Cop. I find it fits he, she, or it pretty well.
Brog am Brog.
Okay, that's you.
I never would have figured that out. So how'd you end up in that totem, big guy?
So we have the Brogmoid Sea Graphicus. It's basically Blue Shrek.
Nice cave. Cave, good place to hide.
It's not a cave. This is a factory.
Hello, buttons. Ooh, green is pretty. Broad fight.
I just walked into the totemizer.
No bad things will happen to him now. Bad guy squish Brog in thing. Brog thing now. Brog sitting here long time. Being thing and thinking about rocks. Rocks.
Okay, well these are some rocks. So we got Brogmoid and a dragon and a time tunnel. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna just save over that. That was a good move. If I go back here, what do they say?
Haven't you heard a word we've said?
That Charon guy'll roll just about any moron across the river.
Okay, but I can just walk through. You're not even going to stop me. There's nothing in there. Is it time to take a time tunnel? I love this little black panel. Is it a cube? No, it's just a flat black rock thing. I guess. Is there anything else I want to do? I don't think so.
Narwhal.
I don't know what to do with the letter opener. Actually, I'll probably get a letter in that mailbox outside Hell. Hades, I mean. Where would this take me? Back in time or in the future? Oh, I can't actually do anything with it? I think that's repeating that animation. Why can't I go through it? Do I have to put you through the time tunnels? Or let's just try... No, I can't actually even do anything with it. Excuse me.
Awesome.
Okay, well maybe we activate the other time tunnel in Okay, well I could get across quickly by just without spending any money by doing this, I think.
Big.
What about if we do the Boogadoo. Boogadoo. Will you give us free passage if we do this? No. Okay. Let's do... Snavig.
Now you look like...
Oh, that's an interesting look. Interesting like Jojo the slime-faced boy is interesting.
Yeah, you'll transfer us for 3 if we do this. So that's pretty cool. So I want to go back to... give me my map. Back to the Dungeon Master's house. Yeah. And activate that time tunnel. Sorry, not here. But, was it in the mirror? No, it's in the cupboard. Yeah, in the bedroom. Here. Narwhal. Okay, this one
I wouldn't
can
do that
click
if I
on.
were you. You're likely to come out pureed on the other side.
Well, what should I do? Awesome. Separate the energies. Huh. To put something through the time tunnels. I'm not sure what. Wait, what happens if now that time tunnel's open? Oh, I can't go through there anymore. Okay, I'm lost again. I'm gonna take you back. You know what? I'm gonna take all of you back. For now. What was this again? That was that, yeah. I got that spell. Gotta find some moss. And... where... Still can't cross here? I can't do anything here now. Okay. Oh. Is there... Is this ever worth doing again? Trying here. No. What have we got in inventory again? No. Okay, I feel like I've exhausted there. You know what? I don't know what to do with the monastery. So let's double check there. So flood control. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do in flood control dam. I made the letter opener, and I made stop the dam, and I made that bridge. I could make some bad weather. Don't think any of that works. Where am I going to find moss? Let's try this anyway. The water here is suspicious. Now, what can I do with this? You'd think I'd need a ladder. I thought maybe I could flood the place and then float up there. Doesn't seem to be the case. Am I stuck again? I think I'm stuck. I'm stuck again. Where am I going to go? Where's the moss? Okay, let's go back to... Oh, that's not the... That's the letter opener, not the map. There's the map. Where did I read about moss? I read about moss somewhere. Is it like cave moss? Is it like... That's suspicious over there, whatever that is. You'd think it would be in the garden. There, maybe I'll go read some of the books again. Okay. Was there anything on moss here? I could listen to that voicemail again, because they definitely said it was a certain type of moss. There's nothing extra in this book? No? Okay. That would have been useful. Nothing in there that I can think of. What can I use these things for? Like, they just... I can't talk to them. They just sit in my inventory. I can't pick them up. I can't interact with them. I could maybe cast a spell on them. Or use an item on them. What if I tasked the, change the shape of you? Has that worked? Can't go in there. Let's really think about... He constantly recommends... references, sorry, this damn spell. Oh, the long life spell, yeah. Where's his star, also? Did I read all these? What about this book? The same thing about moss? I don't think so. No. No. Triple checking this. No moss. One of these books had a second page, I'm sure. I swear to God, why can't I interact with this chest? You don't have a second page. Not you. Okay, maybe I'm mistaken and it was the one in the locker room. Alright, we need to just why is there no moss growing here? Is this moss? No. Alright, we can cast a... Wait, what did that say? I swear to God it said throck. Yeah. Please don't throck the grass. Okay, we did that though. I haven't used this. Not sure what to use it on. I have used that. Where am I going to find some moss? I feel like maybe I should go back and reread that. Re-listen to that thing. Yeah, let's do that. It's not too far away. Oops, not in here. Where's the phone? Here.
Hello, this is Shona from Girth Publishing. We're finishing up the latest edition of
Sorry, this might
Gluttonous
take a
Recipes
bit.
of the Fat and Unemployed, and we seem to have some discrepancy over the specifications for your cocoa blend. First off, Flatheadia fudge is illegal contraband, not to mention a tad hard to come by, and we can't find anyone with the guts to go near a Quelby's nest. A bar of glazed hungus lard is just disgusting, and none of us can figure out what hot bugs are. And then there's this last thing, moss of Marilon. You don't
Marilon.
really expect someone to go scraping for moss, do you? Look, we appreciate your submission, but if we can't reproduce your recipe, we can't expect anyone else to.
Hi, my name is Doug, and I'm calling with a fantastic offer from the Frobozz Electric Publishing Company. If you subscribe to both Obedience Monthly and Conformer Reports today, you can qualify for...
Right. Hello. Yes. This is Snaffle of the Guild of Bikers. That's Snaffle, yes, 2 F's. I've relocated and I live in the throat, actually, of the great watch dragon of the coconut. One word, watch dragon. And there isn't normally a phone in my flat, except that my flatmate appears to have swallowed some sort of ship. Well, there's no accounting for, digestive processes, but it appears to have once been a ship. That's what we get out here, mostly ships and the like. But that's neither here nor there. Right, hello, sorry, it's me again, Snaffle of the... Well, we've discussed all that, right. Now, anyways, I'm a baker by trade, which should be fairly
Can't
clear
even
by
exit
my
out of
name,
here.
Snaffle of the Guild of...
Oh, I can just do that. Sorry, I was using spacebar to try and get out. Okay, moss, 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 moss. I have no idea. So we have to just backtrack until we can find it. I guess we try the subway. Wait, let me just check. There's nothing like on these rocks here. And what I wrote down was moss of Marilon. The Moss of Marilon, which I haven't heard of a place called Marilon, so... Alright. There's no moss here? No. Let's go around the subway. So I guess we want to go flood control down 3. That's the quickest. And here it comes. Boom, 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 boom. We are in flood control down 3. Kind of looking pretty mossless.
That looks like... Yep, it's Moss of Marilon. There doesn't seem to be very much of it, though.
I really have clicked on this all the time. There's not a lot of it, so what do I need to do? I feel like I just exited out of some dialogue I really needed to see. That's annoying. Oh no, I make the vegetation grow, yeah. With rocket.
Beautiful. That's plenty.
Great. Okay. Now I have something else to do. That's good. Is there a thing here? No. There's a thing here, so let's just go there. And by thing I mean warp point. No, over here. You know, that said, what am I going to do with hot cocoa? No idea.
This recipe, if I remember correct. This recipe, if I remember. This recipe, if I. This recipe, if I remember correctly, works almost like a potion.
Oh, a potion for what?
This recipe, if I remember correctly, works almost like a potion.
A potion for what?
Cocoa. Hot and rich and murky. Like a fresh compost pile. Oh, wow. Talk about deja vu. The last time I got a whiff of this stuff, I was working on a new spell. It had to do with time tunnels. It's too dangerous to jump through them normally, but that's right. It let you send spirit essences through time. When they come out on the other end, they're back in their bodies. It's called Yastard.
Okay, so that's how we go through the time tunnels. Awesome. Oh, what happened to the cup? He just ate the cup? Alright, sure, man. Do how you want to do it. Let's time tunnel after we've saved. Where are we up to? Here. Maybe. So let's... We have to cast a spell. Okay, I thought we'd drink the potion.
It won't work like that. You need to cast it on a totem while standing next to a time tunnel.
Cast it on a totem? So...
Yastard.
Oh, I go back in time as one of these guys? Hey! We're outside a white
Brog
house.
no like it here. Brog teeny bit scared.
We're outside a white house. There is a mailbox here.
Hello? Hello up there. Why you never talk to
Oh,
Brog?
no. I'm Brog. And what do I have here? Nothing. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't realize you could do that. God, do I want to be playing as Brog? Come on, super strength.
Board's hurting, House. Leave House alone, Nails.
Nice work, Brog.
Big toothpick. Good for pebbles in teeth.
Okay, let's go in the house. If I remember, there should be a trapdoor in the house, right? Okay, come on, really? It wasn't even that dark. Okay, look, we're halfway through. That's something. Where's the restore? Oh my god, the autosave is there. Okay, slot 5 is here. All right, I'm going to call this episode here, I think. And next time we will continue on as Brog or... Wait, let's just try quickly.
Yes, turd.
Can we send you through time too? We can. Okay, I just want to see where we end up. Oh, same place. Okay. Can you open the mailbox?
Jeez, what if someone's in the house? I don't want to get caught. Oh, all right.
You're a scaredy cat, aren't you? 666 Hades proper. Oh, this is an envelope. And we put something in it. And then it gets sent to Hades and we can go pick it up there. Okay. And that puts it back over there. All right. I'm not even going to save, though. I'm going to call it quits here.
That's the White House, isn't it? Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
Before it was condemned.
The White House. You were standing in front of a White House. That's pretty cool, man. All right. No. I need to finish up. And, yeah, so I'm not even going to save. I want to go... Oh, do I? Yeah, let's just save. Let's just do this. And we'll play as Dragon Man in the past or the future or wherever we are. Awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to play this game again in the near future. I love the ZORK humor and the world. So, I have played... A little bit of background. I have played the original ZORK 1 text adventure like 100 years ago when it... Well, in the 80s, not necessarily when it first came out. My cousin and I tried it. We played lots of adventure games together back then. Anyway, we did not get very far, but as with all those things that you try early on, so this was... You know, I was probably 8 to 10 or something like that. It's left an absolute massive imprint on my brain. And we tried to play also Return to ZORK in the early 90s. And we got pretty far, I think. I don't think we ever finished it, but I really remember, the chess puzzle and the want some rye guy where you gotta put the rye in the plant next to him or something. I remember there was another plant puzzle as well. Like you can pick up a plant right at the start, and then you have to use it like right at the end or something like that. Is this right? There's an eagle or a vulture by the start. You get a claw or man. Some of those things are really in my brain, but yeah. And then Zork Nemesis, I also remember from playing in the mid-90s, but I didn't play that with my cousin. I played that one by myself, and then I had forgotten most of it, and I replayed it recently, and it was so good. So I thought I am going to keep going with some Zork. I've never played Grand Inquisitor before, so I'm playing it now, and now I'm getting this nostalgia bomb here, which is so awesome. And I really should go back and play the text adventures, and so I never even tried 2 or 3. I don't think. Anyway, that's my TED talk for today. So, yeah, tell me about your Zork experience, or not, whatever. I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.